What are 5 commands every dog should know? The heel command. Having your dog understand the heel is very important, and it also goes hand in hand with loose lead walking. This teaches your dog to take a step back and allows for mental stimulation to get those cogs turning. Not only does it target mental stimulation, but it also allows them to pay more attention to you and where you are. This is a fantastic command to teach your dog for when you're in close proximity, or you're in a busy place with lots of crowds of people. Say you're passing a dog on the street and you need to get your dog into a heel to avoid a non-lead greeting, or to help another dog that possibly could be reactive, or your dog that's reactive. Teaching them a heel gives them something to do whilst on lead. The crate command. Having your dog understand what the crate means is so important. How many of you out there can say crate to your dog and they go and take themselves off? Or how many of you out there can say crate to your dog and they kind of look at you gone out? Having clarity around the crate is so beneficial for your dog, not only for management purposes, but for their general well-being. Think outside the box. Say you need to take your dog to the vets and they need to undergo a veterinary procedure. If that dog is then needed to be into a crate overnight, this is going to stress them out quite excessively if they don't actually have a clear understanding of what the crate actually means. The come command, or better still, recall. Having a reliable recall is very important, as it allows your dog to have 100% off-lead freedom all of the time. But if your dog does not understand that when you say Fido come, it means come back to me, this is where you're going wrong. It's very important that when our dogs are off lead, they have 100% understanding of what Fido come actually means. Therefore, you're going to need to teach this and give them an understanding of when you say Fido come, it means coming back to me. And coming back to me is the best thing ever. Not only is it important that your dog understand what come means, this can also be very beneficial for emergencies. Say, for example, your dog is running off leads and they're coming to an approach to a road. You're then going to need to use your recall command to get your dog to recall back to you rather than pelting across this road. Again, hopefully your dog does understand at roadside boundaries so they don't then just go running across the road, because we don't really want that. The break command, or the OK command, or should we just say a release. Having your dog understand the release command is very important, as it gives them clear-cut communication and plenty of clarity on when it is a difference between doing something I'm telling you to do and then doing something where it's your time. For example, say you've just approached your local field and you're about to let your dog off the lead. You then take your lead off your dog, they are then in a sit, you then tell your dog break, and that dog then knows that that is their time to be a dog and do whatever they like, within reason. The place command. This is something that your dog is going to need for when you are exploring the world around you. Say, for example, you've just gone for a really long walk and you want to stop at the pub. Your dog is going to need to understand that they can demonstrate that they can settle in an area that is unfamiliar to them. How do we go about doing that? Well, that is by teaching them a place command. This is where we offer our dog a small area where they can switch off from the world around them, teaching them that this is acceptable in social situations. Teaching your dog place is very beneficial for their well-being, as it allows them to switch off and it allows them to have an access to decompression, something that is very important for dogs that are 10 to the dozen all day long. So there are my 5 commands every dog should know. Thank you for watching and see you next time.